How about we do some experimenting today with a bunch of candles, some fire, and that table right there that we built last year.
Toxic.
Okay, so you might be wondering what I'm talking about with all that, and that intro may not have made a whole lot of sense, but let me explain. So, basically, what we're doing is while I'm fixing my hair. God damn, what the fuck happened? This is the annoying thing about my hair. My hair is what's like the right word? My hair naturally is really curly and crazy, and it's really hard to tame it or comb it because it kind of does what it wants to do. So it's really hard to get it like to do what you want it to do. It's not easy to style. So yeah, it just keeps like popping up and doing all this weird shit. But I think I've got it down pretty well. But this also took a while. Like just doing something simple like this, which is not even perfect. Like you see how that folds and then this comes down weirdly here. This should be, first of all, much more forward, and this shouldn't be this whatever. Okay, listen, my hair is weird. I don't know what it is, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I dyed my hair again. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I did dye my hair again. It's now a bluish black, while before it was just a black. I really actually dig this color. In some lighting, it kind of looks blue, and hence the name bluish black. So yeah, I really dig this color. I think it looks nice. Anyway, so to the video. So as I already mentioned, the intro may not have made a whole lot of sense. So let me explain. So basically, we have this table right here, which we built last year, and we did a pretty good job building it. I mean, we welded this steel frame, and then we built the table on top. And we did a pretty good job, but the problem is this is just raw wood right here, which means that while it's good and it's stable, it's not gonna last as long as a table that has been treated, and also it doesn't really look as nice as a treated table. So originally what I was going to do is just to put wood oil on this. That's what I do to all my axes. I put wood oil on my axe handles, on pretty much anything that I need to treat. As far as wood, I just put wood oil on it. But then I remembered that for a long time now, because you see, this is wax, right? And back in the old days, at least, they used to use natural beeswax to like apply, to basically coat tables and like, you know, like make them, you know, like basically like they would do, like you know, like wax, whatever. They used to coat the tables or treat the tables with wax, so they have like a wax layer on top of them. And that really got me thinking, well, I don't think these are natural beeswax candles. Seeing as they're still like, well, they're still candles with wax in them, so at least they should have similar kinks to natural beeswax. So what I thought about doing today is I have a bunch of these candles here. I actually have a total of 12. So what I thought about doing today, instead of putting wood oil on this, we would do a bit of a science experiment and see if we could use just these run-of-the-mill candles, melt them down, and apply their wax onto this table and see if it works. I don't know, this could go horribly wrong. I've never done this before, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But first, what we'll have to do is, well, we need to clean this table because it's dirty. It's really dirty. So let's grab some tissues and clean it. Right, let's get this table clean, shall we? This table's pretty damn dirty. It's definitely not clean. So let me see if I can just clean it off with this. So yeah, I don't need to get anything like stronger. This should do the trick, I think. Now the table is going to be wet, which may be a problem, but it's gonna take a little while for us to melt the candles anyways. I think that should be it should give us enough. The melting process should give this table enough time to dry, at least so that we can wax it. I don't know, in my brain, this should work, but I'm not sure. I am definitely not sure. So this is gonna be a true science experiment. And yes, I am aware there's probably people in the comments right now screaming at me saying, "Don't do it! It's gonna ruin your table." Listen, It may ruin the table, sure, but I don't give a shit because this is a cool science experiment and I don't have anything else to do. And plus, if this gets ruined, it's pretty easy to build another one. So whatever, we'll do it today. We'll do it for the sake of science. See what happens. If this turns out being horrible, that's the way it is. That's how the world wanted it to be. So whatever. Jesus. Is that good? Nah, I think that's good enough. It looks pretty clean anyway. Well, it doesn't. It actually looks really dirty, but I think we have gotten at least most of the debris off. But there shouldn't be a whole lot of debris releasing from it. So I think we're fine to put the wax on top of this. Now there's a couple ways we could melt this wax. Like one would be to just put this into a metal jar and just heat the jar up. But what I think I'll do is just grab the blowtorch and melt it here, because as you can see it has already kind of like a metal base to it. So what I'm gonna do is probably just melt it so it's melted in here, and then just pour it on the table and apply it. So we'll see if that works. That should do it. You know what I just realized? I have all the tools here to make this melt and to put it onto the table, but I don't have anything to actually like spread it onto the table. So yeah, that might be an issue. Let me see if I can find something. So I was able to find this, which I think we could probably sacrifice a little piece of this and use that as our makeshift pencil. Because we don't really need a pencil, we just need like a rag or something to be able to, like, it really sucks to break this, but it has to be done for the sake of science. I don't really think we need a bigger piece than that. Okay, so there we have the candle. I'm gonna wear my welding gloves because I do not trust, I do believe that metal is also gonna get pretty hot, so I'm gonna wear this. And now we can get to it. Let's see what's gonna happen. I don't think we need a whole lot of fire though. I think we're fine just like this. I think that should be quite enough. Hold on, I have an idea. Alright, so now the danger's up to 11. By me doing this. Applying it like this.
Daxilic.
anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. So, all in all, I think we did a pretty good job. That's what I think, at least. We still don't know how this is gonna act once we start doing some work on this table. Not that we're gonna do any hard work on this table anyway. We're mostly just gonna do small little tinkering projects on this table. So, but we still don't know really how the beeswax or the wax is gonna treat us once we start doing work on this table. But as far as just an experiment, I think this was a pretty successful one. I was worried that there would be a clear layer of wax here, but when you just do a thin layer, it actually does seep into the wood pretty nicely, and it actually makes it look quite nice. So yeah, I'm happy. Anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.